All right, moving right along, we have hit peak clown world,
Winning? No.
and the next two articles are definitely peak clown world because they're absolutely. Well, I mean, the last one is definitely peak clown world. It's absolutely astounding. But this one we're gonna get into the BLM activists. The leader of the BLM activists, right? They have uh, they have been arrested for fraud. Um, like people have like just before I get bashed for saying something, let's just get into this, and then I'll give you what I think about it. So this is from the Daily Mail. A BLM activist named Bostonian of the Year, whose nonprofit raised $1 million, is charged with squandering much of it on rent arrears. Arrears. They probably. I'm hoping that means appears. 12,000 hotel stay and meals at Bubba Gump Shrimp Company and Shake Shack after being arrested at her $400,000 home. This is not even the story that Tim Pool was covering about this that I thought it was. So that means a bunch of BLM activists are getting arrested for fraud. But let's get into this. BLM activist and her husband are accused of collecting approximately $33,426 in unemployment payments and using an unspecified amount of donation money to treat themselves to meet a Bubba Gump Shrimp Company vacations trip into the nail salon. No, this is what he was talking about. Yeah. Monica Cannon Grant, 41, and her husband Clark Grant, 38, of Taunton, Massachusetts, who founded the nonprofit organization Violence in Boston, were charged in an 18-count indictment with wire fraud, conspiracy, and making false statements to a mortgage lending business, the U.S. Attorney's Office said in a statement Tuesday. 18 counts of fraud indictment and wire fraud because they used money raised to be used for promoting black awareness to like do personal shit like fucking shitbags. That's how I really feel. And you could call me racist for saying it, but it is what it is. I don't care if you're black, white, yellow, or polka dotted. If we're ever going to move into a post-racism world, the being able to pull the race card when people fucking say something you don't like shouldn't be legal. Like if you say that's racism, but racism, instead of actually having an argument or being able to quote some law that's been broken, because racism is illegal or whatnot, then that should be false accusation, and that should also be a crime because of what could happen if you do get convicted of said fake crime. You can also get smolletted if you don't tell the truth, but it is what it is. Cannon Granted also faces a mail fraud count. She has denied all the allegations against her. Indictment alleges the couple used the funds to pay for personal expenses, including hotel rooms, car rentals, auto repairs, restaurant meals, nail salons, personal travel, prosecutors said. Now, some of this stuff, if you're going around and it's in the official business of your nonprofit, might be justifiable. I will give them that. But personal travel, nail salon, that stuff, not so much. Well, this you might borderline if she's public speaking or whatnot, but it is what it is. Cannon Grant also allegedly paid herself $2,700 a week and treated herself to a $4,500 five-bed house in Taunton, Massachusetts last year. So she bought a house with this money. She is accused of using much of the $1 million raised by her nonprofit Violence in Boston for good causes. She is accused of using much of the $1 million raised by nonprofit Violence in Boston for good causes. So, is she accused of not doing it for good causes? That's a weird statement the way it was written, but I can't be, for me, what it's saying, what it's written, it says that she used much of the money for good causes. But I think they're trying to say that she used much of the money that she raised for good causes on herself. But that was a badly written statement, and I can't put words into this journalist's mouth. So you can believe what you want to believe. Her salary jumped from $25,000 to 2020 to $170,000 in 2021. Cannon Grant, once named a Bostonian of the Year by prestigious Boston Globe newspaper, was arrested at her spacious home last week. She appeared in a federal court on Monday alongside her husband. Judge Judith Dean released Cannon Grant on her own recognizance, stating that she could continue to work for violence in Boston, but that she must not be involved in its finances. Cannon Grant is the founder of CEO of the organization that was founded in 2017, and Grant is the founding director. The organization received significant attention at the height of the Black Lives Matter movement in 2020, when the murder of George Floyd by police bolstered the nation's racial justice system. If they used that murder of George Floyd for political gain and defraud people out of money, that's just disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting to me. But the BLM Foundation has also faced intense scrutiny over financial transparency in recent months, and leaders admitted that they had not been clear about the movement's finances and governance over the years. BLM co-founder Patrice Cullors stepped down as executive director of the Black Lives Matter Global Network last year amid scrutiny of her $3.2 million property empire. The foundation has since opened up about such matters and says the fiscal sponsor currently manages its money requires spending by approval by a collective action fund, which is a board made up of representations for official BLM chapters. So if BLM is really going to get rid of these people and they're going to reform themselves and they're going to be like, okay, now we need a board to make sure the money goes to helping Black lives, and they're going to stop burning down cities and stuff, or at least helping Antifa do it, they have every right to do that. But it's good to know that people are actually starting to get arrested for their crimes on the left. No, let's just see if it sticks, because for the longest time, they've been being released and released and released, and nothing happens to our politicians that help pay for it. Before I yell and scream and hurt my voice more, because I'm speaking still and I'm not giving it enough time to recover. At least I don't think I am. But I mean, what am I going to do? Not have a bunch of shows this week? I might take Friday off, but I have to do what I do to go to work. This is fucking stupid, and I just realized I forgot to change the subject on this one. But we're gonna do that, and we're gonna fix it and post edit anyway. I'm glad to see people are starting to get arrested for this shit. Let's hope it sticks. I'm just fucking saying. Thank you for checking out this clip of my Thought of the Day podcast. You can catch this podcast every Tuesday through Friday at that'sonpoint.info by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's how winning is done. New clips go out daily, and we can't do this without you, so we appreciate your support. With that being said, consider joining for $5 a month, and you get early access to the uncensored version of this, early access to our weekly That's On Point podcast, and access to exclusive content only for members. All the money that we receive is going to go funnel back into this to hire more journalists and do more things for you guys, because that's how winning is done. It really is. We got a merch store and stuff. You can help there, and if you can't help via money, you can always just leave a comment, and share this out there, because that helps us more than you can immensely know. That's the best way to help. Just leave a comment, and share. And if you're listening to us, leave a review. Leave a good review. Help us boost us in the podcast ratings and get us up there, because that's how winning is done. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.